Sound resumed.
Make sure your magazine's out of your gun so you don't accidentally discharge it. I can't actually see, so whoever this guy is right here, you join the group?
Yes, I think that's... It's not letting me join your
User
group.
joined your channel.
I think some of you guys may have got changed over to Op4 because
User was
I can't
moved
see
to
your
your
name.
channel. User was moved to your
Folks are
channel.
going to be switched over. Anyone who's going to be going into town is going to be switched over to civilian.
Or
So
that.
that the Russians don't immediately shoot them, you know.
User joined your channel.
And
Oh,
join
I
your
have
group.
an out-of-date T5.
Oh, okay.
User
Damn it,
joined your
Bobby.
channel.
Pick a
Hey,
spot.
we'll get the people set up here. Don't worry about joining groups for a minute. Just get full information. We'll deal with it in a second after that brief.
User joined your channel. User disconnected from your channel. User joined your channel. User joined your channel.
Oh, yes.
User joined your channel.
Up real quick.
User joined your channel. User joined your channel.
Keypart check again. Is it working this time?
Nope.
Still no?
Yeah, it's working.
Oh.
Jesus Christ, Greg.
I did not realize that my T-Fire was 12 times out of date because I haven't been on ARMA for a month.
You just asked if it was working. Someone said no, and you said it really isn't?
Yeah.
The amount of times I've done that to you before,
User
you think
joined
you
your
would not
channel.
fall for it.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm with Walrus on this one.
User
You know
joined your
what?
channel.
Ryder is a trusting person. And you
Don't
guys
be so
shouldn't take
fucking
advantage.
gullible, McFly.
User joined your channel. User joined your channel.
I don't need to deal with this.
Welcome
That
back,
delivery
Greg.
was perfect.
I'm just gonna fucking
Forehead.
command chat all night. How about that?
Hey, Greg, your shoe's untied.
Oh, damn it! You got me.
You're supposed to say your socks are untied.
Hey, I
Oh,
know
shit.
better than that one.
I'm not sure you do.
Who's the one with the college degree here?
I got one of them too.
Yeah, because college means fuck
Who's
all.
this right here behind me?
User
right.
joined your
Just 'cause
channel.
You guys in BC need to tie your socks
Is this
on.
Jacob?
What? Yeah. Jacob.
We're
Good,
real
join my
men.
group.
Or even our socks have
It's not
laces.
letting us.
Because we're men.
But you don't do it.
We're manly men.
Bragging.
It's because you're Australian.
What's that meant to mean? Just because it's upside down, it means less to you?
Yeah, basically.
Well, yeah, because all of its value fell out. Duh.
Don't worry, Cactus.
Yeah,
You're
true.
absolute value to me.
Fuck off, Goss.
Wow. But Goss is only nice to you.
Yeah,
but
that's how
after
that's
being
how our
nice to you,
relationship
balance
works.
it out.
Right. It's a
That's how they
it's a
do it.
yin yang thing.
He's the dominant. He's the submissive.
Alright, okay, you know. Don't. I'm not gonna judge anybody.
Just remember, I'm about 30 years older than Goss.
30 years older than all of us, as far as I know.
Grandpa.
User joined your channel.
Oh, who's beating it?
My wife
Dimple
just
is
lost
slapping
in
something.
PUBG.
Oh.
Only 6 left.
Cats, beef.
Damn.
Is she in the same game as Tex?
No. She's crying now. Excuse me.
Uh oh.
I keep my on.
User joined your channel.
Yes, keep the mic on. Let us hear more of.
Alright, let's start focusing on getting all of our guys in. Anyone
User left your
anyone that's
channel.
not in here yet, let's get them all in.
Sabers, what are we looking at?
User joined your
numbers-wise?
channel. User joined your channel. User left your channel.
Saber 2 is gonna have probably about 10, maybe 12.
Copy that.
User joined your channel.
3,
User joined your channel.
7.
Okay.
Best
Hard to
one's
count
right around
because
there too.
half my guys are on all 4 apparently.
I think we'll have 7 or 8.
Perfect. Great. All right. So we'll do Saber assignments here during brief, but
User joined your channel. User joined your channel.
I can see like blood. Hey, Beefy.
Yeah, baby.
Is Friendly gonna be here or no?
Anybody else having shack tack issues?
No T4.
User joined your channel.
Shack tack issues. You can't see other people's names. Don't worry about it.
Sub on the server. It's apparently there's a couple op4 spots that are being filled by people joining in.
I'll just have to shoot Hudson to make up for this.
That makes sense. I like it.
Doesn't make sense in the least bit. So you can stop putting a gun at me now.
Hey Mortis, is everybody that we're gonna have here tonight in Sabretooth?
No one's in the barracks anyway, and I haven't heard from anyone else.
Alright, because some shot tacks are all fucked up. Can you get a hard count?
User joined your channel.
Alright, it is 7:44, 21:44 Eastern. So,
Right.
Alright, Bobby.
Are we
Rating
waiting
myself,
on anyone
we got
else?
10.
Okay.
Alright. Let's go ahead.
This one's missing one person. But
Brief
I'll backfill.
started now. Brief started now. As always, if you guys have come in late, you'll have to just back brief them and get them up to speed. Gentlemen, welcome back to Altus. We are hopeful that this is our last day in Altus. After the multiple conflicts and engagements with the Russians, even though we have not officially declared hostilities on the island, they have reached out to us to attempt to negotiate a ceasefire and their withdrawal from the island. However, they do have some requests that they want to pass
User joined
on
your
to
channel.
us, specifically regarding troop presence and forces on the island. I would normally be inclined to tell him to go pound sand. However, the Altus government has encouraged us to take this meeting in order to secure the Russian withdrawal. We are going to be driving to the town of Paros. I believe that has been marked Objective Olympic by Viking, in order for myself to engage in the negotiations with the Russian commander. Ghost will be acting as my close personal security, and Viking has put together a plan to ensure that we get there safely. One thing is that the Russians have requested that none of our aircraft cross the red line. In return, they have agreed to have no aircraft active over the engagement area or the AO while we're there. We've agreed to this. However, we have plans in place to be ready to react to anything that we need to. Other than that, we don't anticipate a lot of contact here tonight. The rogue AAF elements are known to be in the area, but they took a pretty hefty beating last week, and so we don't anticipate a large number of enemy forces in the area. And we, again, are here to negotiate a ceasefire and not to engage in hostilities with the Russians as we move our own way out there. Go ahead and move over to Viking 6 for the infantry brief, and then move over to the air wing. I know Archie isn't with us today, so we'll go directly to Viking here for the brief. Go ahead.
Right on. Gentlemen, our job tonight is to make sure General Taco does not die. Pretty simple, actually. In order to do so, we are going to be moving in by convoy across Route Atlantic. If you take a look at your maps, you'll see the routes and checkpoints and objectives spelled out for you. The Sabres will be moving in order through Route Atlantic down into Objective Olympic. One Sabre will be stopping at CP Roosevelt. Sabre 1 will be stopping at CP Roosevelt. Sabre 1 will be leading the convoy, or will be the trail element of the convoy. I will be doing convoy order in both directions, so listen up as I tell you convoy order. Sabre 1 will be at the end of the convoy and will take up position at CP Roosevelt. Sabre 3 will be the second to last in the convoy and will be taking up position at CP Churchill. Sabre 2 and Ghost will proceed along Route Atlantic to Objective Olympic in order to secure General Taco as he has some, hopefully civil, discussions with the Russians about their exit from the island. As the general said, there may still be AAF forces in the region looking to cause a scrap. There may not. We're not sure. Your job is to make sure that should there be an issue, we have a safe route of exfil, and that these roads remain open for the general and Ghost to get the hell out should shit go down. You will also note a number of secondary routes marked on the map in case we have to either infill or exfil through a different way. We have essentially two additional exit routes out of Objective Olympic. The first is Route Iron to the south, and the second is Route Steel to the north. We have an additional emergency exit route out of Radipoli, which is Route Pacific. Should the Saber 2 and Ghost find themselves in significant trouble, I would advise moving direct to CP Roosevelt cross-country rather than try and fight your way through two separate towns, and we'll have Saber 3 and the command element, who will also be hanging out at CP Churchill, fall back on CP Roosevelt simultaneously and await your arrival. That's the basic plan for the evening. We're going to convoy out. So convoy order then is going to be Saber 2, Ghost and Taco, Saber 3 and Command, Saber 1. That's Saber 2, Ghost and General Taco, Saber 3 and Infantry Command, and then Saber 1. So the convoy will not stop at the CPs. You will stop your unit once you hit that checkpoint. As you will be the last elements in the checkpoint, once you hit it, you'll be able to just peel off and keep moving. The idea is to keep up movement momentum both in and out. As we exfil the MSR route Atlantic on the way back, if everything goes as planned, it will be the responsibility of the Saber leaders to ensure that as the convoy drives by, they are able to quickly move into position behind it. The convoy will slow down for no more than 30 seconds in order to allow you to join on. Our job is to get in and out safely, not to wait for you to get in your cars. So make sure that you've got that dressed and ready to go whenever we call that we're leaving. Questions?
S1. Can you make sure that you redo the marks so that we can all see them? I see Route Iron and I see Route Iron.
Yeah, I second.
Yeah, that's all I see as well.
Yeah, we're not seeing route.
No,
Alright, hang on.
They're inside.
They're inside chat, so you will be able to see them. We'll make it so you can see them.
At the same time, though, I'm inside chat. I can see most markers. I do not see CP Roosevelt.
Alright, next thing, Convoy Freak.
Walrus, what's our convoy freak? How are we running convoy?
5-0. You want me to be convoy command?
Walrus will be convoy command.
Alright, 5-0. I'll start marking speeds and spacing.
User joined your channel.
Any questions from the infantry? Okay.
So, Saber 3 will be the second to last Vic heading out there.
Yeah, so however many vehicles you need, make sure to take, one more than a full truck. So if you got 8 people, take 2 trucks. If you got 6 people, take 2 trucks. Yeah.
Alright, Air Wing?
Well, from the rotary side of things, you guys are going to have a gunfighter hanging west of that red line, just in case things go south for us. And also, I believe my flight medic's connecting now, so I'll be up in Whiskey, and we will have Dust Off, Capable Bird as well, in case we, have some casualties. You guys hit an IED or something, need some guys taken out of there, we'll be there to help. And we should have a pilot coming on later, so we'll have a Reaper as well.
Copy that. Alright. Any questions? Anyone else?
IED presence.
Unknown, but probably limited along our route. The Russians have, I would trust the Russians to have cleaned it up for us.
We trust, but just remember what the general said. We've trusted the Russians, so keep your eyes open.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
All right. Any last questions? All right. Current time is. Pull up my watch here. 12:33. Our meeting is supposed to be anywhere from 1 to 2. They gave us a time window here, so we're gonna want to be jumping off pretty quickly in order to get there. Let's plan on leaving in the next 7 minutes. So 12:40 is our planned jump off.
All right. Copy that.
All right.
Ocelot, you're just queuing up on the radio. We can't hear you. I don't know if you
Okay,
Team leads, I want to make sure that we have a
Little
SOG
farther?
on each team.
That's two over
Because
the
I'm
fifty.
one guy.
Hi guys.
Alright. Yeah, I told Shadow to put the AA variant down. I don't know if he's got it over there or not.
I don't have a helmet. I'll be right back.
I don't see it. There's nothing with the AIM-9s on the side of it.
Well, I'm gonna go ask him to put one of the. You want to take the AA variant, right?
Yeah, so we can get multiple versatility out there.
Alright. Let me just send him a CTAB message from here.
What is my team?
Just southeast, about 50 meters from the thing, because people yelling stuff. Alright, I have my helmet. 592 radio check.
I'm not on it yet. Because I'm listening in on conduit.
592, loud and clear.
Okay. 595 check.
That one was good.
Okay.
Yeah,
My radios are fucked up. I need to refresh my T-bar. Be right back.
I guess just hang out west of that red line, and guess we'll just see how this goes, plays out.
Mm-hmm.
So if the order comes down from JTAC or whoever that we can cross that red line, if it gets passed to me alone, then I'll pass it down to you guys, or we'll figure it all out. I'm sure we'll be crossing at some point in time. I'm sure this will be a shit show.
Oh yeah.
So we're basically just, what are we? Reservists?
Pimp, does that helmet have night vision attached to it?
Yes.
Cool. It's the full screen night vision too, right?
Yes.
God, man, that's why I use that shit night mobs now.
Did you want it?
No, I mean
it's not going to be a night off, I hope.
yeah, we were promised it wasn't going to be.
Wink, wink. That's just the Russians.
The Russians control the sun. Did you guys know that?
No, I didn't.
I read a conspiracy post the other day
User joined your
that
channel.
Hurricane Harvey was planned by the government.
Oh my god, I've read a lot of posts, people saying too that Texas deserved it because they're a red
We
state.
voted GOP. Right.
God,
Oh
people,
my God.
your left-wing Americans are just nuts.
Well, the right's just as bad, man. Both
I know, I
sides
guess,
have
yeah.
their stupid extremes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, both, yeah, just...
What the fuck was that?
You deserved it! Yeah, I think it was Ocelot doing something or someone typing something. Did we figure out who was eating the chips?
I think it was Stalin, but I'm not 100% sure. But I'm glad that they stopped after I asked them.
Yeah, it was definitely off to our right.
I think they
well.
stopped way before you asked them to.
Well, yeah,
Nope.
it doesn't tell us much. We only have one person off to
They
our
just
left.
muted
So.
their mic right after he typed that.
Yeah,
and
I
you hear just
typed
like a
it,
little
and then I
bloop.
heard a little poop noise from a mic mute.
Nobody from Airwing is on. Well, I mean, yeah, you guys, but I want to fly the A10.
Well, I mean, it's you, GoPro, and Chewy, right? That's it?
Yeah.
Chewy's in and out, I know that much, and GoPro is in South Texas, so...
Yeah, Chewie's dealing with personal stuff right now.
Yeah,
and
so
GoPro's
it's Tim,
dying.
you're like the only member.
Oh, I know. I want to fly the A10. I'm not technically
Alright,
qualified.
User joined your channel.
I mean, to be fair, there's a lot of things that we have to do that we're okay. Hello.
Okay. Hi.
Hello. Hello there, gorgeous.
Good check, 595.
Hey. There's your helicopter.
Where's Archie?
Where? Where is it?
Archie, I don't think we'll be on tonight. Someone running at us. Someone running at us.
Me.
There's Ocelot. Hang on.
It's a friendly.
The only
You want-
person dressed like this.
Well, I mean, Shadow, where's the
Tactical?
Yeah. Nah, I just hit 5-5 to my alternate, because when I hit the button to keep the alternate, it stops transmitting whenever I release. But for the primary channel, like, I have to fucking, like, drop my radio for it to stop transmitting.
Weird.
What
What
radio
radio
do
do you
you
have?
T-Fire radio.
Austin, do you want an F-16 or an A-10?
I really want 810, but I'd rather have an S16 to be honest.
Why don't you take the fucking Black Wasp, because it can do both now, other than
Why don't you
the
take
main
the
gun.
F-22? The
What?
new F-22.
I thought it was... Oh, you don't have... Oh, right.
Dude, take the new F-22 they just added from Firewall.
It doesn't...
I
well,
don't know
it
what
does
it
have
does.
JDAMs. It
I'm talking to
does.
the pilot stock, I'll be right there.
It has two... You can fit 2 JDAMs in it. But that's the extent of its ground ability.
See? I know nothing,
If you,
so
I
don't
go
listen.
F16 that way and get Mavericks and bombs.
Same as usual.
We got
Thank you.
Hellfighters working out.
And Martin, that helmet is fucking dope.
Yes, I do like it.
Hellfighters, we got Sidewinders on this one tonight too, in case, you know, Chopper decides to try and shoot us.
Just a 10. Are you a bus driver or a cop?
I mean, this is our battle bus.
Is there a difference, really?
No, but they both say 10-4.
I mean,
Looks like
10-4 is
Shibble's coming on, so we'll have our Reaper. And Platypus is still in the ready room. He's my flight medic, so wherever he's at.
Alright, once we get into the chopper and I got to take off, I gotta go and urinate. I'm gonna wait till we get up there, because, I don't know. Why not? I've drank like 4 liters of water.
Yeah,
today,
because
so-
you know, don't do it while you're on the ground. You know, just wait till you get in the air.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, if I go now, we'll get in the air, we'll sit there for 5 minutes, something
What
will
do
go
you
down,
think
and I'll
we
be in the
use
bathroom
for
getting
fuel,
pee.
Martin? Jeez.
Just
runs on
peas and
gasoline.
Gatorade bottles, and you just pour it in the tank as you're flying.
But, I
It's
mean,
the lubricant.
I've drank a lot of liters of water today, so...
A lot of liters,
A
man.
lot
That's
of
weird to hear. I love those trucks.
What, the Humvees or the RG-33s?
MRAPs.
Or 31s, whatever they are. They are nice.
Here comes Platypus.
I'd like us to use the MAT-V sometimes, the Hunters.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think they're in wide use, I think it's mostly Special Forces, but still, they're cool. Oops. Didn't mean to do that.
Does anybody's radio frequent, or like the little queue-up sound weird? Like it sounds all like compressed for me.
Maybe you should stop oppressing it.
Probably.
In your
I mean, you just
patriarchal
need to
society.
shut down TFR and reboot it. Well, I did that. I meant fucking TeamSpeak. I don't know what I'm saying.
Alright, yeah, I'll be
User
right back.
joined your channel.
Alright. Let's see if I can tell him to get down. Did it work? Oh, it didn't. Go away. Oh, it didn't work either. Just in case the flight medic doesn't show up, I've grabbed it if you need me to swap off.
Yeah, Platypus. I saw him connecting the server. I think he's in the waiting room. Yeah, he's in the ready room for the deployment, so yeah, he should be here in a second.
A lot of trucks.
And there's Shibble messaging me. He'll be on momentarily, so we'll have somebody in a Reaper as well.
Sweet.
So we'll have 3 helicopters just circling
User
around.
disconnected from your channel.
Oh, you okay? You alright? Oh, you okay?
These boxes I have on are very uncomfortable to sit down in.
User joined your channel.
I wanna hold on to this AIM-9 and launch it.
There's my flight medic. So So basically, Platt, we are going to be in the whiskey and just
User joined your channel.
flying circles west of the red line and just waiting for shit to go bad.
Okay, I literally just got on channel because I forgot I was in the ready room.
No, that's all good. So that's basically the plan. We're just going to kind of sit west of that red line and just wait for the infantry to get blown up.
Okay.
So, yeah.
We're an snap countermeasure. What's Alien doing?
Does Alien even know what he's doing?
Alien, what are you doing in there all by lonesome?
Set on radios.
But radios don't like you. Can you hear me? Hello?
Alright, let's get a little.
Hello? I can hear you too. Hello?
Are they just driving today?
Yeah, they are convoying to Paragos, I believe is the name of it. That's where Taco is going to do his meeting with the Russian general, and then supposedly after that they're going to convoy back. So basically we're just going to play it by ear as far as how the mission goes for what we're needed.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
They're going to punish us tonight for being too good. We're not going to be allowed to shoot anything.
Pretty much.
I mean, obviously something's going to go bad. We're not just...
I know.
You know.
Could you imagine if it's supposed to have gone perfect? Like
The op lasts like a half.
doing nothing.
The op lasts like a half hour. They convoy out there, talk to the guy, and then we leave and come back to the bear base and say, "All right, index."
Best mission ever.
So obviously something's going to go
Personally,
bad
I like
here.
the slower paced missions, but you know, still, I don't know. People are queuing up and queuing out, queuing up, queuing out, queuing up, queuing out.
Alright, so Ghost is wearing all black. So
Yes,
don't
it
shoot,
seems a little bit
don't
easier
shoot
to
the
figure out who they
guys.
are then.
Yeah,
User
don't
joined
shoot the
your
guys in
channel.
all black.
I have like a cyst on the side of my eye, and it hurts. I've been ready to cut it open with a pocket knife.
Let's not do that. That's your eyeball.
Yeah.
It's not my eyeball. It's on like, just below my temple, right in the corner of my eye. You know.
I wouldn't mess with that, man.
I'll tell you, it hurts.
You only need one eye. Go for it.
I think I freaked out Coco one night because I said I got a popcorn kernel stuck in my tooth.
I guess they're leaving.
And I was picking at it with a pocket knife, and he was speechless. And yeah,
No, they're just going to the parking lot to do donuts.
Can you even do a donut in Humvee?
I guess we should probably get airborne, Mac.
Yeah. I'm gonna wait till Shibbles gets in here and let him know what's up, and then we'll get airborne.
You want us to run escort before we get to the whole point?
Yeah, you might as well keep an eye on things until that red line.
Pardon?
Sorry, wrong channel. Yeah, you might as well keep an eye on things until the red line.
You got it.
Shovel should be connecting. So once I give him a quick little rundown as to what's going on, then we'll go ahead and get up there and start flying around circles ourselves.
Okay. Yeah, actually, is there any way you could fly one of the whiskeys
Main
over
traffic,
to
Talon 1
the,
taking off, runway 22 right.
right next to where the arsenals are and all that, so I can load it up with a few bags of medical stuff?
Yeah, I can take care of that. Give me 1 second.
Alright.
Talon 1 clear for 22 right, switching off 59, going to 591.
Yeah, I'll just put it right in front of the hangar.
Okay.
East Traffic Whiskey, moving from the parking area across the apron to in front of the hangar.
Alright, they have gunfighters, they have jets, so we need to pretty much like harass them when we start shooting stuff. Guys in Kalashori, leave them because we will like west of them. Alright, so Kalashori, yeah, leave them. Leave them. I mean, to offer. Alright, let me take control of this. I'll be right back.
All set?
Yep, we're all good.
Alright, let's... You there, Shibble?
I didn't take Saracen 6 spot.
You want me to?
I didn't take Saracen 6 slot in the...
You there, Shibble?
169 radio check. Good check, 169.
I don't know. You want me to check in on the radio at Saracen 6?
I'm
All good?
I checked in as Saracen. Yep. Like,
Wanna touch my butt to join our group?
Yeah.
Cool. Here's the deal. If you want to get up in one of the Reapers and one of the armed little birds,
1 second, my long range is completely stomping on you. 1 second.
No problem.
A few of my relatives, like my dad, his birthday's coming up.
Oh yeah, baby. Oh, is he good? Oh fuck! I almost forgot to do that. Is he good?
Yeah, he's doing really good.
Nice.
Okay, that's better.
Okay. Yeah, if you want to get up in one of the armed little birds and Reaper, at this point we cannot go past that big red line that's on the map.
Aha, I see it.
So we're just kind of hanging out west of that until shit hits the fan. So Gunfighter's already flying around up there. If you want to get up there with him, R2. Let me look at TeamSpeak here. Yeah, we've got Revolver and Jaeger. Are the two JTACs that should be on 595.
The fucking shit for them, right?
Alrighty.
Then stay there.
I'm not
then when they come to
comfortable really going out alone tonight. Is there anybody I can write co-pilot with?
I mean, if you don't feel comfortable doing it tonight, I mean, you can just co-pilot with me.
Okay, that sounds good.
Okay, yeah, we're taking Whiskey here then. And Platypus is our flight medic and our crew chief, so if we get a dust-off call, then we get called in for that. So we're just going to basically do circles as well until we're needed.
Sounds good.
Alright, cool. Well, I guess let's do this.
Everyone was like, oh, it looks easy. Just doing that, doing this, and it looks easy.
Everybody hear me?
Yep.
Oh, you forgot your helmet.
I sure did.
Yeah, if you just want to sit back and relax, and we'll just go fly around for a little bit. Base traffic whiskey, taking off time now from the pad direct to the north.
Pull up. Pull up.
Base traffic whiskey, clear to the airfield, switching to 595.
So how long do you guys give it until it kicks off?
I'm not sure how long it's going to take. I know they got a convoy into Pargos, Paros, whatever it's called, and Taco's got to have his meeting with the Russian general, so I guess we'll see how long it takes for shit to hit the fan past that. Whether it's going to happen during the meeting, before the meeting, after, yeah, I don't know. Any JTAC on 595, this is Whiskey, over.
Sender Whiskey.
Advising we'll be on station, and we have one flight medic, so we are dust-off capable. Standing by.
Songhead Whiskey, thank you.
Shovels, as you can see in that, can you see the radar from there?
Yep.
That blue half circle is a helicopter that's behind us, probably a gunfighter.
Oh, okay.
Those greens are the are probably going to be all those vehicles that the infantry took out.
I see. So that half circle with a dot in it just means vehicle?
Yeah, kind of. Should have a fixed wing jet up as well. You should, but it's going to move probably a lot quicker around.
Yeah.
They should be. actually, these green dots are the other friendly helicopter.
Oh, okay,
Helicopters
I
at the
see.
airfield. I guess
Yeah.
the Vics that they took out aren't showing up. That might be maybe because of the fact that they probably made them civilians so that the AI doesn't shoot at them when they go in. So that might be the reason why. But that blue one is definitely gunfighter.
I am loving this C-tab thing.
It does come in handy.
It's a lot better than the default GPS I was used to using.
Yeah. Flying around in Whiskey, I just have the default GPS up right now, but like I was saying before.
Send it. We're showing you in contact at this time at a checkpoint. Do you need assistance?
Not aware of that contact. What checkpoint?
Are you with the convoy?
Negative. I stopped at CP Roosevelt to the north. The convoy keep moving forward.
Copy. Which JTAC is up with the convoy?
Should be Jaeger.
Jaeger, gunfighter 595.
Yeah, be advised, Jaeger's holding in Rotaford. Only people up there with a radio would be Ghost.
That Ocelot I'm hearing on 595?
Yeah, it's Ocelot is Revolver. Stalin
My
or
team
Connell.
sounds a lot different now.
Yeah.
Barely
Connell
recognize it.
is Jaeger, and
I see.
Hooray for circles. Got one connecting.
Gunfighter checking back in. It looks like
back and pick him up.
Ghost engaged the checkpoint. 50 cal at the checkpoint was shooting at the convoy, so I'm not sure if there was an issue with course change or what.
Revolvers, Whiskey.
Sender Whiskey.
RTB to pick up this one person connecting from info.
Saw a copy.
Base traffic, this is Whiskey. We are crosswind of the runways to the north of this time. We're going to be making a left-hand turn to come into direct to pad for the hangar for info. Just had one, looks like we got two.
Whiskey Gunfighter 59.2.
Go ahead.
Reference map LZ Alpha is going to be your primary drop zone for all infills.
What do you say, RT?
Rendezvous at
Atlantic?
Roosevelt checkpoint.
I got some of that. I heard that we're dropping infos off at LZ Alpha. And what was
Oh,
the
okay,
rest
yeah,
of
that's along Atlantic. I see it.
The guys that you're dropping off, tell them to go rendezvous at CP Roosevelt.
Do you want me to go out and get those two guys, or?
And for now, that's where we're dropping all current
bitches. Because they're just kind of standing there.
Copy, bitches be dropped at LZ Alpha. Tell them to go to Roosevelt. Yeah, just let them know we're here for them, I guess. Take it, we're all in.
Hey, firm.
Copy.
Was that Marco? Might have been. Hi,
Hey,
Marco.
traffic, this is
Hey.
Whiskey taking off time now. Direct to the north. Q2 guys hear me back there?
Hey, firm.
We're going to drop you off at LZ Alpha. You're to move east along the road to CP Roosevelt. That's where you can meet up with everybody.
Copy that. Sounds good. Where I'm going anyway.
Base traffic, this is Whiskey. Clear the airfield, switching to 595. Revolver, this is Whiskey.
Whiskey's in for Jaeger.
Jaeger, this is Whiskey, just advising ×2 infill is coming into LZ Alpha, times now 1.6 kilometers.
Slot copy. If you haven't already, go ahead and inform them they're moving to S1 Green upon landing.
That's what I told him to they're going towards CP Roosevelt.
Slot copy. Thanks for the info.
Alright, less than a kilometer, so you guys can go link up with everybody and stand around until the shit hits the fan. Electric poles here.
Yep, you're clear left.
Copy. And touchdown.
Yep, both are out.
Call signs on net. Be advised, I've spotted a main battle tank 204-177 marker Z-Tab.
Sorry, copy. Thank you. Whiskey revolver.
Go for Whiskey.
Is that you finding for some infills near me?
We dropped off 2 infills. It's affirmative.
Okay, thank you.
Talon, this is Gunfighter. I got eyes on that vehicle. That is a Shilka or Tunguska ZSU vehicle, not a main battle tank.
Copy that. Distracted me, but thanks for the clarification.
up. Pull up.
It's way too quiet for an op. Something bad's gonna happen.
But I wonder, what is that bad thing that's going to happen this time? Like,
I don't know. I'm just waiting.
angry Russians during an X-Bill. That's my bad. Taco has a penchant for those. Yeah, just think the Russians drop a cluster bomb right on the meeting place.
That'd be interesting. That'd be a hell of a dust-off call.
So is this actually a deployment? Yep.
Yeah, this is part of that global offensive campaign.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if that was still going on. Nifty.
Yeah, I don't know what map is next. But yeah, it's still going on.
up. Pull up.
Alright, looks like they're getting into the town now.
Town revolver.
No revolver.
Ooh, another thing they could do, they could go like full-blown Game of Thrones on them. Just like the entire town is trapped ahead of time, and there's just like explosions and tripwires everywhere.
Copy that, standing by.
Just walk in the door and just kill everybody. We don't negotiate with the Russians. So there I was, flying in circles.
Talon gunfighter 595.
Zero gunfighter.
Did you go laser hot this time?
I affirm.
Copy, just checking. We had one pop up.
At least is where that armor was spotted.
Copy, yeah, it's practically on top of it. So I just watched this purple thing fly by us on C-Tab. Was that one of the fixed guys?
On C-Tab, it's probably, let's see here. Yeah, that'd be, the 4 would be our fixed wing. That 3 that's up there by the red line, that'll be gunfighter hovering there.
I see.
Hey, I'm Martin, you 169.
Affirmative.
Taking bets up here. How much you want to bet that Shadow is going to be the Russian General RP?
I don't want to bet because I don't want to lose that bet, because you know what's going on.
I mean, who else would be the Russian?
As soon as Taco gets in there, General's like, hey, fuck you. He's waiting.
Harris, this is Revolver going offline for 5 mics. Make myself a drink.
It's just Revolver going offline. How much you want to bet shit'll hit the fan, like, right when we need to go refuel?
That would be par for the course.
Like, we're bingo on fuel. Oh no, everybody's attacking.
Jaeger Gunfighter 595.
Talk to me, what's up?
Is your UAV okay?
It has, I'm pretty sure it has some form of Down syndrome tonight. It won't stop doing donuts.
Yeah, it was really weird because it keeps appearing and disappearing from our radar screen.
Yeah, that's probably just because of the small profile of it, and every now and then whenever it does a donut, it'll go full, like the entire top of the UAV will be facing you guys more or less. And that's probably when your radar picks it up.
That's probably it.
It's just a wee bit drunk tonight, that's all.
Just want to make a point here. There's been a vehicle out in the town this entire time that we've had on radar. As soon as the friendly units got there about a minute ago, it turned green, so it's possible that we have friendly units in a Russian vehicle.
I can answer that question for you. Instead of us being civilian, he flipped it around and made the enemy blue for. And whenever, if and when shit hits the fan, they'll just kick back over to OPFOR.
Gotcha.
Sadly, there's no do not shoot, do not engage option for OPFOR versus blue 4.
Yeah, that is a thing. Just thought it was a little odd that that vehicle finally just got primed, which it's now moving.
So what type of vehicles in the town out there? Gunfighter Jaeger 595 interrogative.
Look at the circles I can do.
Send it.
I can do circles.
Can you ID that vehicle in town you were talking about?
That's a negative.
Suck up.
Pull up. Pull up.
There's a revolver back on net.
Welcome back, Revolver.
Hey, myself, Bailey's and Jameson.
Sounds delicious.
It really is. Any new developments?
Yeah, there's some form enemy vehicle in Paros. Other than that, Jack nor shape.
My spidey sense is tingling.
If it wasn't, I would be worried.
Jaeger, this is Gunfighter. Pointless information. Why do you have so many trenches?
I wish I could answer that for you. It's the infantry. They have a trench fetish.
You're in the infantry, Mac. You should know.
We didn't build that many trenches. I mean, they blocked the road.
Supposedly that was done on purpose. Why, I'm not sure, because this road is our fastest way the fuck out of here. But I give $0.
How do you dig a dirt trench on a road?
Hey, Brady, I have to be advised. It appears the mission for the meeting is taking place at this time. Don't forget, according to intel, nothing's supposed to happen.
Wait a minute. Didn't the meeting take place like 2 minutes ago?
Negative.
What have they been doing this whole time? Jerking each other off?
They've been finger popping each other's assholes.
On a side note,
wait, what?
Whiskey still out there, Gunfighter Veteran 2.
Mm-hmm.
Just want to confirm that it has been 1 hour since briefing started.
Mm-hmm.
Revolver Gunfighter, is that you on the 50 cal on that Humvee?
Negative.
Yeah, I'm just waiting. Like everybody else, just waiting for the shit to get bad.
Hey guys, I fear something's about to happen.
What
If
happened?
I go to the bathroom right now, how much money would you bet that everything just kicks off?
Something's about to go down.
Yeah, things are moving in on the town. Not sure what they are yet. They've stopped. Now they're moving again.
Something might be going down in town right now.
Yeah, we're confirming. Looks like 2 additional radar contacts at the edge of our range now.
How the fun begins.
Interrogative, what's your radar range?
Say again, interrogative.
What's your radar range?
4 km.
Jaeger, make sure to keep rocket form. On it.
Gunfighter is reporting they're being engaged in the town this time.
Eyes on.
Looks like they are being engaged in the town.
Gunfighter's Revolver, I'm currently right below you. If you see anything driving down the road or towards us, let us know.
It looks like the friendly convoy may be trying to come back this direction.
So, copy.
We're gonna go back real fast and oh, looks like he got disconnected. We're gonna try to pick up Flapjacks and put him in our other gun, but
Jaeger Gunfighter, you might want to tell that infantry to get ready. The convoy's almost at your position. We're just going past the first checkpoint.
I think we're aware. Also, all stations 595 be advised. Looks like the main type Russian vehicle appears to be GAZs. I'm tallying about 5 times this time out of Paris. And assuming that they give chase to the convoy, be prepared to engage them motherfuckers.
Jaeger, Gunfighter, you got another gas, I think, that popped up just outside of Paris, southeast. Or not Paris, but whatever town you're in, Royo, Gobologoli.
Mac just say on 595?
I think he was reading off a town map.
Kamaz that is fully loaded coming into the town to try and cut off the convoy, Jaeger.
I'm searching, I don't see it.
Well, I got eyes on it. I can engage them if you want.
Let's hold this up.
Cover that. They're coming in on the dirt road to what looks like your guys' east-southeast.
Tally.
I'm gonna say that we are going to fall back to the airfield.
Right now,
the
we're waiting
Russians
from
are
the
then
word from
going to
command
attack
to
the
engage.
airfield, and this is going to be a defend mission.
Gunfighter copy, standing by.
How much you want that?
Word from command, you are free to engage everything.
We haven't had a defend mission in what, 1 mission?
Confirming permission to pass red line.
Got permission to engage the Russian forces following the convoy.
You are clear to pass red line. Say again, you are clear to pass.
Red line is clear to pass.
Talon Revolver.
Go Revolver.
Tell me when I'm freaking flying.
That Shoka you marked on the map at 204-177, if you'd like to engage at, you're free to.
Oh, that's dead.
I like it, thank you.
All call signs be advised. I'm tracking 3 times enemy air assets. Time out.
Solid copy. Gunfire, do you have any AA capabilities?
This is Gunfighter. We do, right now we're trying to deal with trucks.
Solid copy. Keep overwatch on the convoy. Talon, if those vehicles look like they're about to engage the convoy, engage.
Copy that. They are 1 time KA-52.
Yeah. Yeah, Talon, definitely get ready to engage those enemy air contacts. Depart to engage the convoy.
About to get interesting.
Indeed.
Caution, fuel low.
Right as we hit fuel low.
It says it like half. We're good.
Whiskey, Jaeger, 595.
Go for whiskey.
Request the RTB, switch platform, Shinto, cow copy.
Copy, need us to switch into Chinook. Moving RTB now.
So copy.
Base traffic, this is whiskey. Coming in direct to pad. Time now. Alright, looks like they're requesting we switch into a Chinook. I'm guessing they can't get the vehicles out of there or something. Oh well, to the Chinook it is.
Ooh, Colin's hopping on.
Yeah, he just asked me for the password. We all in?
Looks like it, yeah.
Alright, let me go over here and pick up Flapjacks here in a moment. Should be connecting. He can sit in another gun. Oh, that's not good. Gunfighter lost its freaking, Gunner.
Yeah.
Looks like Mac's coming back on now. He just restarted Arma. So it looks like you lost your gunner there, Gunfighter. Looks like on Steam, Mac just restarted Arma, so he should be back in a minute.
Yeah, he messaged me. I'm staying here for him this time, just in case they need me.
Okay, doggy.
This must be Flaps.
Yeah, it looks like it.
jumped in the wrong seat.
So I'm looking off to my, over my shoulder to where the gunner position is, and ain't nobody there.
Yeah, he popped up in the very, very back next to the ramp briefly. There he is.
Cool. Alright. Base traffic, this is again is taking off time now to the northeast from the pad. Base traffic again is clear to the airfield, switching to 595. Revolver, this is Guinness.
Send it, Guinness.
We're in the Chinook and standing by.
Solid copy, got an LZ for you.
Go ahead.
Reference 178. 178. Kilo Papa 3.
Copy 178, 178, Kilo Papa 3.
That's like right on the red line, isn't it?
Yeah.
Guinness, what's your time ETA?
Less than 1 minute, we are 1.2 kilometers out, closing fast. Alright.
One times enemy fast mover in the air.
Yeah, wonderful. Guinness is coming into land, 300 meters.
You're right.
Clear left.
Copy. Touching down.
Yeah, they're running up to you now. I guess they weren't prepared, but they're just gonna ditch and run to you now.
Talent Gunfighter, I'm showing additional radar contacts rear.
Guinness copies. What exactly are we picking up here?
Looks like dudes off to our right front.
User left your channel.
We got our guys off to our southeast.
Gunfighter copies. Be advised, I've got times 2 unknown radar contacts approaching your position.
Yeah,
Requesting
guys,
permission to engage those before I head back home.
I don't know where the hell I'm taking them to. But hey, whatever.
Gunfighter going in for gun run, requesting permission final.
Revolver, this is Guinness.
Come check. I read you, Guinness. Charlie. They're coming.
Affirmative. Am I RTB with these, with this, or are we taking them to a different LZ?
No, we are heading to LZ Stewart, which is way up by the Mullis airfield. If LZ Stewart is too hot, we're gonna land at LZ.
Gang colors. Wolf colors. Because Shakhtar is a cunt.
Yeah, I don't have enough space to fit everyone inside.
Another enemy fast mover in here.
Kill it.
Well, it just crashed.
It's down. It's down.
Target fixation is a bitch.
Easy rearm.
Alright. 4 more spots.
Who just crashed?
I think that was. He has a front foot.
Oh shit, alright.
What's wrong with the front foot?
You decided to crash?
Yeah, I killed it.
Get in, you're clear to take off. You're going to come back for a second trip.
Copy, lifting now.
I think we're full. Yeah, it looks like there's one seat left, but I don't think anybody goes into it.
You're going to load everyone off and then come
It's
back
just
to
a
the
test
site to pick us up. They're going to make an LZ for everyone else.
Copy, en route to LZ Store.
Oliver Talon.
Send it down.
We've got no more additional enemy contact. I'm gonna
Yeah, if anyone wants that see, there's one in the inventory.
Solid copy. Gunfighter revolver.
He's in traffic.
Were you able to get your power or your gunner back?
Cappy already returning to the field now.
Solid copy. Just head to LZ Stewart to escort Guinness and then escort him back to the second trip.
Full security. We need. They need to head back and pick up the rest of the guys.
Copy that. 1-2 when we land. Full security until the bird comes back from the second group.
I don't know.
I see how it's up me, right?
Not gonna. Hi, Walrus. Seriously, I'm holding on to the top of the chopper right now. Thanks.
Gunfighter, be advised, I've spotted enemy air contact in the northeast.
Gunfighter copies, thank you for the warning. Gunfighter is deviating to engage MI8s.
Suck up gunfighter.
Looks like we've got.
That's a Russian bird on our right.
Yep. Couple.
One, couple. Three of them.
Martin, it's your right gun.
Oh, it's gonna get weird.
Permission open fire.
Oh shit. Oh. That is full boating.
You have a shot, but at this point, if they're passing us up, I just wouldn't bring attention to us.
Good copy, holding off.
Oscillating you on this bird?
One of those fucking birds is turning towards us.
Ramp. Yep. There's another bird in front of us.
That looks like a friendly.
User was moved to your
It's not.
Fire revolver, how you doing?
That's wishful thinking on your part. Yeah, no kidding, right?
Got additional incoming from the northeast.
Hey, we got a fucking Black Shark or fucking KC-2 passing us now.
I see a spot on the radar.
Missile.
Alright, missile 12.
9 o'clock.
Oh no.
So long, boys.
Coming in low.
Have faith. Have faith. We got this.
Tell them in the back that once we get here, they need to get out fast.
Exfil as fast as possible when you get on the ground.
Alright, missiles dodged.
They work on the MI.
Additional 2 splash.
Hey, if you can, we had a Cashman on us firing missiles. We've dodged 3 so far.
Saber 2, take east.
Spicy wolf.
Walls off fire. That's AAA.
We're putting it down here.
Working on it.
We're still up, I was just taking fire.
Bird's clear.
Guinness.copy me 59.2.
Copy. Yeah, I got you in 592. I had to drop them a little bit south of the LZ that was planned, but I got them all there. On my way back.
Copy, we're on our way over right now. Trying to escort you home.
It was hairy, let me tell you.
User in your channel time.
Well, we grabbed an additional 4 drop contact on the MI8, so.
Caution, ramp.
Talon, can you confirm that you're back in the AO this time?
I affirm engaging 1x KA-52.
Let me tell you, dodging 3 missiles in a Chinook. I deserve a medal for that shit.
I don't seem to be able to work the ramp.
Talon, can you confirm that there is a second jet up in the air?
Coming under you.
Negative, not at this time, I just took one out.
Copy, just confirming, we could have sworn we saw 2 Talons.
I believe Colin is in the server.
Oh, another friendly. No.
Colin did connect. Where he's at or what he's in is beyond me, but he did connect to the server. Revolver, this is Guinness.
Send it.
Alright, we're coming back to get you now, 2.6 kilometers out.
Solid copy. LD's a bit different. Instead of LD Alpha, it's that church near CP Roosevelt. When I see you close, I'll pop smoke.
Copy, I put a marker right on the road next to it. 1 kilometer. Blue smoke in sight.
Solid out.
Alright, looks like I got some power lines. Gonna go over top first.
Ah, there went my first frame dip of the night.
Oh no.
Yeah, I've been sitting at 20 the entire time, so. That's what I was at until we got over here by the smoke. I dropped to 14 just now. Gunfighter revolver. Seems to be getting contact from our southeast from the church.
Gunfighter currently engaging 3 times mechanized
Am I cleared
convoy
out?
en route to your position, way 1.
Looks like it. On my side anyway. Solid copy.
Alright, we're dropping it.
Gunfighter, the enemy Phoenix.
Gunfighter on station, ready for tasking. Say again, position of contact.
Sit to the south.
Okay, it's clear for takeoff.
Copy. Copy lifting. I don't think I can get you into Stewart. It was getting a little hot with AA. Do you want me to take you to where the rest of the infantry is?
Caution, ramp.
Solid copy. Get us as close as you feel comfortable.
Copy.
Revolver, can you confirm you left friendly convoy behind?
We ditched the vehicles.
Copy, you want us to go ahead and take care of those?
Yes, please.
Can we make sure to drop as close to first platoon marker as possible? It's between the two LCs.
I talked to the pilot. He said AA was pretty strong, but he's gonna get us as close as he can. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna do what I can to get you as close to the first platoon marker. I know I can't get all the way to Stewart. I'm gonna try to put you right behind that building at the first platoon marker.
Copy that.
Town Revolver.
Go Revolver.
Do you see any hard targets over the Moles airfield?
Stand by. I do have signature locked on something.
Solid copy. Keep an eye out for tanks. Obviously, any airplanes taken on from the airfield, you're free to engage on site.
Caution, ramp.
Revolver Hog. It's good to hear your voice, Hog.
Be advised at this time I got eyes on 5 times hard targets at Mole surface.
Solid copy. Let me read up to command, get confirmation for you to engage.
Ground contact. Ground contact.
Yeah, ground contact sounded like it came from about 10 o'clock.
Coming from that White House
looks like an AA deal.
11 o'clock.
Scratch one fast mover.
Wait, from like the little church there?
I saw tracers coming from that direction.
Yeah, I saw them come from that direction, but I don't see anyone there.
Yeah.
When in doubt, suppress the shit out of it.
Right?
Prepare to exit.
Get the fuck out.
Missile, 12 o'clock.
Hog Revolver.
All out.
Go ahead.
Copy.
I have eyes on an enemy BMP near one of the intersections just to the southwest of the base. Can you get eyes on for me?
We out this bitch.
Guinness here, you're 505.
Guinness.
Be advised, we got reports of infills at base. They may or may not get administratively infilled, though if they don't, I'd recommend switching out to a faster platform and getting them out here.
Ash, Norman, we're going back to get back in Whiskey at this time. If they're still there, we'll pick them up and bring them in.
Caution,
So
ramp.
take a mic.
Presumably a more agile platform. This is actually the fastest helicopter we use. 243 Kilo Papa 5 intersection.
That's good. Revolver, that is a BMP at the intersection.
I have a gun run on that target, heading west to east.
Confirm.
Just gonna grab one of the other whiskeys that we weren't in so we don't have to worry about refueling it.
Roll over, Talon 1, I've got an enemy Tigers at the airbase, am I free to engage?
Say it again, Talon.
Tigers spotted at the airbase, am I free to engage?
So I'm guessing the meeting was just a big fuck you?
What it seems
Caution,
like.
maximum speed. Caution, maximum speed.
Scratch 2 times ZSUs.
Base traffic, this is Guinness approaching the airfield times. Now, going to be moving on to a base for runway 22 right. Base traffic, this is Guinness now on final for runway 22 right. Clear the runway, moving on the taxiway, taxiing to pad. Alright, let's park this bitch and pick up the whiskey that's right over here. That's directly to our left here.
Yeah, do you want to worry about medical supplies or any of that?
When we go over here, if you want to grab a couple things, that's fine. Looks like there might be somebody standing by the boxes. If you want to grab just a couple things and throw in here, that's fine.
Alright.
Martin, gunfighters down at the first church, and Alien says they need medic and to be where may.
Copy, which church?
He says first church.
Alright, I got him on the C-tab. Alright, we're gonna have to go pick up our gunfighter guys that got shot down.
Is that the church over by Molos?
The C-tab marker is at the one at CP Roosevelt.
He just said never mind.
Alright, so he's good.
I assume so, or he's dead.
Yeah, they died.
My rage boner is a 12.
What the hell happened there?
We were blowing up the friendly vehicles back at the church so that the AI didn't steal them, and someone spawned an AA trooper right below us.
Really?
How rude.
Fucking really.
Well, I'll be bringing that one up.
The only thing that could have happened is that he was hiding in the trees, but his radar signature didn't show up until right before he fired at us.
Okay.
Yep, all good on the medical.
Copy.
We're gonna hang out for a bit unless you need us to do anything.
We're just gonna get up and get somewhere outside the area in case they need us for anything.
Okay, grab a Reaper if you want. Grab some better close air support since the Talons seem to have the tank poppers.
That's fine with me.
Okay, we're headed out.
Just taking a look on the C-tab, what things are.
That's what I was going to get.
Looks like we got Miami connecting anyways, we'll just wait on him. Screen said Miami from Ghost was connecting, so let's see if he pops in the hangar here if he needs an info. Oh, here comes Perkle as well.
Talon departing direct from pad to the northwest.
Talon 1 on approach runway 22 right. Base traffic, Talon on final for runway 22 right.
Where the hell are these guys that are connecting?
Probably slow load times. It was pretty brutal when I tried to get on.
Yeah, we'll wait for him. No point in getting all the way out there just to have to come all the way back just to get him.
Yeah.
Turn the engine off though.
Talon 1 clear runway.
User in your channel timed out.
Sounds like Coates must have crashed.
What it looks like. Yeah, it's almost like the entirety of Ghost crashed at least once tonight.
User joined your channel.
Yes.
Base traffic Talon 1, taking off runway 22 right.
He's trying to say something, but I can't hear him. Yeah, he was hand signaling.
We'll just turn the fucking engine off since he can't just get in.
Talon 1, clear of runway, signing off 59.
Alrighty, 2 Ghost members ready to be returned.
Did your game crash behind me?
Yeah, did yours too?
Yeah. Yes, it did.
I don't know what it was.
Do they have a specific place they're going? Base traffic whiskey taking off time now from the pad direct to the northeast.
Looks like a church.
You getting an LZ form back there?
Yeah, they say just southwest of the Ghost marker where that little church is. On the coast. 262, 242.
Yeah, do you want me to give you guys a mark on that?
I see it. Alright, I'm inbound for that position now. Base traffic, whiskey clear runway, 595.
Be advised, Gunfighter was told that he is too OP, so we switched over to a Reaper this time. Yeah, so do we whenever AA gets spawned below us. I'm calling hearsay, I don't know if that's true or not, but that's what it seemed like.
You guys are picking up fucking trucks. I definitely assume that.
Revolver, this is whiskey. Any JTAC on 595, this is whiskey, I'll copy.
Except for
Jaeger, this is whiskey. We are infilling 2 Ghost members this time, and then we will be on standby for any tasking.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure where Ghost is. I'm not at a safe LZ. Safest LZ I can find right now would be the crossroads at 265-240. 265-240.
Reaper Revolver, what's current status? Reaper has eyes on what looks to be black-suited gentleman, probably Ghost this time, behind a blown-out ZSU.
So copy, rough grid reference, 266239. I got it looks like 2 AAF box trucks unloading infantry.
There goes Mac again.
Copy, wait one.
User disconnected from your channel.
See if I can see you're flying, they're actually right behind you.
Requesting permission to engage.
Engage.
Alright, coming up on this church.
Good effect.
Church looks all clear.
I'm gonna go to the road right in front of it here and drop them. I hear Reaper shooting off to our right.
Yeah, I got eyes on Reaper.
You're clear on left.
Clear on right. They're out of the bird.
Left him. Oh, Tex was killed. Looks like we gotta go back and get him now. Jaeger, this is whiskey.
Send.
We're gonna
Max
RTB,
coming back
so
on.
we got a couple KIA, so we're gonna go back and pick them up.
Yeah, and it's Tex and Wolf Pepper now dead.
Yeah.
Down, revolver.
No revolver.
I just told him we're gonna be
South
RTB
of
to
the
pick them
airfield
up.
heading north towards it, I have reports of an enemy, like four-wheeled fast-moving vehicle. Is there any chance you could recon and engage?
Ready from, I think I got it.
You're clear with an AGM.
And there's Cactus Jack as
Reaper
well.
requesting permission to engage all track vehicles, wheeled vehicles, this time.
Is he still carrying that RPG on his back?
I don't know. Damn, there's another one.
God damn it, people, quit getting shot.
Reaper, you're free to engage any wheeled vehicles in the AO. We have no friendlies in loose vehicles.
When they said use your head, it wasn't meant to block bullets.
Alright, here we go. Push this thing to the max.
Plasmus, do me a favor, look at the intake on the engine and tell me if the words are upside down for you. That they are. Is like a no step, but it's upside down? Yep. Who the fuck is stepping on a helicopter that's upside down?
You obviously haven't flown with me a lot. I'm joking.
Or are you?
I don't know. Here comes Cadet Zach as well. Well, by the time we get there, we'll have a full bird.
240, you were that vehicle you previously.
God, armor's so pretty now that I have an actual graphics card.
Reaper has eyes on priority target MIA, requesting permission to engage.
Yeah, what card?
I'm running 1060.
I just recently put a 1070 in.
I bet that's nice.
It is quite nice.
I upgraded from a 660.
See, I came from a 970 because I got sick of that 0.5 gigabytes of overflow memory.
Yeah, and here I'm sitting on a 770.
Base traffic whiskey approaching command final right now from the
Which
northeast.
is actually doing surprisingly well.
Final for runway 22.
Even with newer games.
Yeah, that's my laptop that I was playing on had a 660 in it, and it was doing fine for Arma, but I had to run everything low or standard to get decent frames.
I have that 980 Ti. I don't have any issues on Arma.
Oh, now I'm running high standard or high everything, and I'm getting a solid 3540, even right now.
What kind of CPU are you running?
Hold on.
I have the i5 6600K. That's what I run.
Yeah, I have an i5 4670K.
Nice. I'm running a i7 4790, I do believe it is.
I'm running some of higher end Ryzen. I don't remember what it is.
Yeah, I was looking at possibly going to a Ryzen, but I don't know.
I don't have loyalties like Ryzen over Intel, but I don't know. This is running real well. I mean, a whole hell of a lot better than my laptop did. I also bought the laptop in 2012, so.
Looks like everyone's in.
Alright, all in. Base traffic whiskey taking off time now from the pad to the northeast. So, what sabers we got back there?
Sounds like Saber 1.
Saber 3.
Saber 1 and Saber 3.
It's always gonna be 1.
1 and 3.
Okay. Base traffic whiskey, clear the airfield switching to 595. Alright, let's figure out where they need us.
I need to find my track hour. This game isn't the same without it.
Looks like we'll have another one to infill as soon as we drop these ones off. Oh well.
Whiskey's job is never over.
I don't mind it. Gives me something to do.
User joined your channel.
Marco was killed.
I think he was in the back. How did that happen? No, he wasn't in the back. Oh, I thought I heard him back there.
Times enemy air contact. Make it 4, 2 times from the northeast, 2 from the southwest.
Revolver, this is whiskey.
MI8s.
Reaper moving to engage northeast.
Revolver or Jaeger. This is Whiskey on 595.
Send it for Jaeger,
Whiskey has infills for Saber 1 and Saber 3. Do we have an LZ where you want that?
Defer to Jaeger. I'm working on counters right now.
Be advised, it looks like some of those gunships are armed rockets as well.
Whiskey Jaeger, Phantom 5. Stand up for LZ.
Standing by. Alright, just wait for them to give me an LZ.
Well, be advised, there's something that's not an F-16 in the air. Okay, LZ as follows, grid reference 268-240, not marked on map, will mark with smoke whenever you call, vital.
Enemy paradrop in progress over the airfield.
Finally.
Be advised, LZ is extremely fucking hot.
I was surprised they didn't die
5
with me.
fucking helicopters in the air.
Copy, you said 268-240?
Stay firm.
3.5 kilometers out. We'll be
I love how the
from
pistol on my chest, the breech is like broken open.
Solid copy.
Hey, whoever's in here with their beret on, go ahead and put your helmet on.
I can't, it won't let me put my helmet on, or I'd already have it on.
You gotta do it once you get out.
Switch uniform stuff when you're in the vehicle.
Are those Russian birds? Yes. There's like 7 of them.
You're clear hot on that Russian bird to our 1 o'clock.
Copy, he's a bit out there.
Oh yeah, he moved away. Yeah, goes Whiskey, 1 kilometer out, pops up.
Suck up.
Yeah, he turned and was moving away. Blue smoking sight.
Ooh, that's a nice hit.
I mean, that was almost
Dead
nice
ahead.
air to
Hold my frame rate back.
Almost dropped on our LZ.
Helicopter. It's part of the scenery.
Almost did.
It just helps mark the LZ.
Is that enemy airborne?
Alright, happy hunting.
Cheers, boys.
Appears to be all clear to lift.
Copy, Whiskey lifting, RTB to pick up more infills.
Show Appreciado there.
Taking fire, I think.
I'm returning.
Reaper revolver.
It's in traffic.
I did some investigation on the attack site. It appears that our rocket one was not the cause of their deaths.
Say again, the rockets were the cause?
Yeah, a lot of PCs
They were not the cause.
Confirm.
Yeah.
First an infantry account said they all died from being run over by BMPs.
Good to know.
Shadow is mission team tonight in Zeus.
User joined your channel.
Oh, of course, this has to be at the other side of the map. Headless Client 3 losing connection.
Oh no.
Hey, Reaper, you just flew over a fucking BRDM to the south of the helicopter crash. You could hit that with a rocket just to satisfy me, that'd be much appreciated.
I have 1 left. Is it active?
Yeah, never mind, just hit it with guns. then.
I have 300 rounds remaining. Is it active?
It's not active. It has fucking
Confirming
infantry
not
here.
engaging target. We got 2 gunships still active in AO.
Good luck, have fun.
Trying, but it's really fucking laggy right now.
Yeah, I'm feeling it too. Town Fireball, what's the status? Hot Fireball, what's the status? Foot turret up currently engaging M1. Stop coming.
Pull up. Pull up.
Base traffic whiskey approaching the airspace from the northeast. Moving on to final approach for runway 22 right. 1 kilometer.
Whiskey, you got me on 592?
Yeah, we just coming into the airfield now. Alien should be Winchester on ammo anytime now. It should be back pretty soon.
Yeah, that's fine. Be careful. We've been getting strafed by SU-25s. I'm going to go pick up the dudes at 1 infill.
Nice. Yeah, I would expect to see him RTB in any time now. You got infills over there for us?
Yeah, there's 4 guys. I'm going to go pick them up now, see if they'll go.
Coming around the taxiway now. If you could just let them know to hop on in.
Yeah, if they don't have any rounds.
Alright, I got them. They're coming in now. There's one dude catching up.
That was
Copy.
an interesting ride.
You guys can go ahead and take off whenever they're done. I'll wait here for Alien.
Copy, so we're all in?
Should be.
S1 is all in. Oh shit, we got a flapjacks in the bird?
Base traffic whiskey taking off time now from the pad northeast.
Oh shit, man, brunch? Man, I could really go some fucking brunch right now.
That's awesome. Agreed. Speaking of brunch, I have to pee. I'll be right back.
How does that have to do with okay.
Don't even, just don't think about it.
Base traffic whiskey, clearing the airfield at this time, moving to 595.
Oh god, I'm leaving. See ya.
Alright, bye.
So what sabers we got back there?
1. Saber 1.
We got 1.
Copy, saber 1.
No.
Yes, South, that looks like it's still moving. Confirming, that's still moving.
Oh, and there's a ghost back there too.
Is Ghost going to the same LZ as Saber 1, or am I dropping him off somewhere else?
I'm trying to figure that out right now.
Okay, just let me know.
One of us. One of us.
We have to get a lot closer. I can't raise ghosts.
I'm back.
There's a call. Are you going to get captured by the right now? Yes.
Alright, I'm back.
It's
Just
going to be
comment?
Talon 1. Where's Talon at? He's going to be up to the north somewhere. I'm trying to find him right now.
Damn, that frame rate though, what happened?
I know, I was getting 40, I'm getting 10 now.
I'm in contact with him. He does not have a long range.
Well, everything probably exploded.
Jaeger, this is whiskey.
I might be running with you guys here if I'll get an answer soon.
One of us. One of us.
You don't want to run with us. We tend to get fucked. A lot.
And
Yeah,
ran
but-
over 4 times.
You able to find him
I'm
on
used to
C-Tab?
that Saber 1, remember?
Hey, I don't know what you
this
guys are
is
talking
whiskey
about. I
on
went down
595.
fighting.
I didn't. I went down getting run over.
Me too. I went down trying to heal
Revolver, this
Yoshi
is
getting
whiskey
ran
on
over
595.
3 times.
The only reason I went down is because the GMG suddenly showed up and put a 40 mic down my
Evan
throat.
Phil's Saber 1.
Oh, that's the thing that ran me
requesting
over.
LZ.
Yeah. Me too.
And there was an armed truck full of guys that I probably shot like 4 out of the back.
There were 2 true transports, a BMP, and some other fucking vehicle that I don't know.
I don't know why they
It was
all
the
got
Gorgon.
sent through.
Hey guys, can you hold comms for a moment, please?
Yeah.
I copy the LZ is Post Bravo. Is that correct?
What's the traffic again? 112, what's your current policy?
Just verifying, you said the LZ is Post Bravo?
Correct.
2 kilometers out.
Revolver hot. We're hard on.
We advise you move at 3 infantry unit. We need you to push to 281-249. That's where the prisoner of war is.
I'm sticking with you guys for a moment on info here. Then I'll be rendezvousing with them in a minute.
281-249.
We've got the
Yeah,
Russian
there's
helicopters
a
all
lot of
in front of us.
helicopters over there.
When we get out, we got sporadic fire coming in from the east. We are probably going to be landing at Post Bravo. So let's make sure we got guns pointed east as we get up. Unless we land inside Post Bravo, which we don't have to worry about it.
I'm going to be going outside here. Guns will be
I don't know if I
facing
can
east.
revolver on 6 frames.
It's in traffic.
Yeah, I don't know why the frame rate died, but
Confirm, he's in a truck that's
Agreed.
driving underwater.
we got to deal with it.
We'll go inside.
Hell yeah.
You okay down there, buddy? Nope. You drowning?
Pull up.
Yep.
Pull up.
Is he doing this on purpose? I don't know.
Tell you what, just deploy fast ropes.
Just got out.
Wait, who's in control of this area here?
I'm stuck.
Saber 1?
It's a CCP, I think a lot of people.
Wait,
Sorry
the
to
guy, he's in like a strider that's amphibious, or is he like legit under the water?
Wait, who deployed ropes?
Clear on the left if you want to scoot it in over there.
I think he's gonna
Yeah,
die
we'll just
soon.
come in here.
And then he's probably gonna die soon.
You alright?
Don't know. I honestly have no clue what hit us. We landed at the LZ and we were on the ground. The next thing you know, it just bam, blew up.
Probably an RPG or something. What LZ was it? Way up there, way up north?
We were at Post Bravo.
Oh, it was probably an RPG or something. I'm gonna assume, since if we didn't get any missile warnings, it's probably an RPG. Boy, I'm on that.
Yeah, there was no tone or anything. It just exploded out of nowhere.
It could have been an RPG or a rocket from a plane or helicopter.
Yeah, and we were already on the ground, so it was nothing associated with that.
There's nothing you could do.
Did the infantry make it out of the helicopter alive before it blew up?
I think so. I heard people talking.
Hopefully
they
they
all
realize that
did,
you
but
guys
at
are
least
dead.
some of them made it out.
Templar ejected. Wonderful. Okay, well, I guess let's go get Templar.
Forgot your helmet, Martin.
He'll live. Helmet's not going to stop a rocket. Do you know where Temp ejected?
Nope, I'm looking at C-10 marker now.
Is he Alpha 1-3? No, I think that's the drone. I see Alpha 1-4 really far north in Molos, near the tip of the island, or peninsula.
Yep, that's probably him. Where we going? Base traffic whiskey taking off. Truck from the pad to the northeast on now.
You got McKinnon on your right gun, and I think Platypus on your left.
Where'd Flapjacks go?
I think he's still on the ground. Like, basically they were trying to pull us out of the wreckage.
I survived it. I was able to select to get out, and then when I did, it teleported me to the edge of the map.
Nice.
Okay, so it wasn't just me then. Oh, well, I didn't really have the... Like, it put me unconscious, but it kept, like... It's like teleporting me around.
Yeah, I would have been able to survive it, but except for the damn teleportation, and I just respawned because I was all the way in the edge of the other map. I don't see Templar's marker there anymore.
Neither do I. Hopefully they didn't teleport him or capture him and somehow get him off C-Tab, but they'll change him. Change him from Blue to civilian or something.
Well, I didn't see it pop up that he was killed.
No.
So he's out there somewhere, so we'll have to find him in 169, I guess.
They've been doing some pretty cheeky stuff tonight with Zeus.
Yeah. The spawning AA underneath gunfighters, some BS.
See, he said it was 5 kilometers away, but it would have taken 5 or 10 minutes to get to us. We were only there for 2 at most. And the reticle where he was firing from, where it shows their little position where they're firing from, was right at the church where infantry was just picked up by you like a minute before.
Stand by for me and call 595. Revolver, this is Whiskey on 595.
Send it with me.
It's my understanding we have a downed jet pilot. We're coming into AO at this time. We're going to attempt to locate.
So, copy. We currently have him secured. He's currently at Post Bravo receiving medical treatment.
Copy. We are inbound. Do you have any clue what took us out earlier at Post Bravo? Is that an RPG?
It would appear to be either an RPG or an enemy helicopter or just possibly Arma.
Copy. We'll be inbound for Post Bravo at this time.
So, copy. I have another pilot here who can pick up with him.
Copy. We're 3.4 kilometers out, coming from the southwest. Whoever was on 169, we hear you. Last calling on 169. This is Spartan, I'll copy.
Flopcats, is that you?
Yeah, I'm out here.
Where are you?
I'm still down patching myself up.
Where? Not what?
I am down here patching myself up
where
the bird crashed.
He should be at Post Bravo. We're inbound to get him right now.
Okay, excellent. Because I just had to do a fucking rescue up all the way to the north and I'm about to die and I'm completely out of ammo. I had to bluff my way to get a release.
Still enough flat track IE for you to pick up.
I copy. 1.2 kilometers.
So, copy. Do you have any of this backpack with either ammo or medical supplies on board by chance?
Nope.
I don't think we got anything. That'd be negative. We can bring in a resupply to Post Bravo if you like.
You might want to tell them that there's nothing in here.
Yeah, we have nothing in this helicopter, but I can always bring a box in here if you'd like.
No, it's fine. That's why I'd ask. Once you land, Flap's gonna run you. Flap's running you now.
I'm in.
Copy.
Hey, Whiskey, if you land again, we're gonna load some guys up on your tick so we can go back to base. Sorry.
Coming back around. No problem. Want me to go into the compound?
If you just land in the compound.
Revolver, Reaper, are we thinking that we're going to be done soon? Because I can pick up a second whiskey. Or Guinness.
Grab a chin hook.
Copy, we'll pick one up.
Expedite, do it now.
Hey, Blackfish.
Let me know when you guys
I can't hear a word you're saying.
Give me a pack. Or stitch me up or something so I
Yeah, does anyone have someone healing this bird? Because I'm,
Matt, can you hear me? 592.
Yeah, hold on.
Okay, I've been with Martin.
Stitching you up.
Damn it.
Well, that's it.
Looks like we're index.
Oh, it's over. Alright.
I was going to tell you to press the chin.
I see.
Are you close to base right now?
I'm about
Got an
halfway
empty
there.
seat. Get on board. Get the other side.
Alien, I didn't copy the other people talking. Are you picking up the Chinook or you need us to?
No, I'm on my way back for it right now. Do you have room on board for the rest of them?
Aha!
We've got a full bird now with whiskey, so we're going to be en route with them at this time.
1, 1, 2, you all in?
Copy.
One's good.
There's a handcuffed dude in that building.
Don't worry about him. One's all on.
Alright, we're lifting. We're full.
Damon Walrus, I had one hole left to patch. One hole.
I've got Alien going to pick up the Chinook right now for everybody else.
Alright, can anybody hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh my god, I've been talking the entire time and nobody can fucking hear me.
Maybe we're talking loud enough.
No, my push-to-talks were all fucked up again. Doofus. Anyway, I need somebody to sew me up or something.
I already did.
Okay, who is me?
Oh, thank you. Never mind. Now I just need to take my tourniquets off.
Zumi, thanks for the stitch.
You're welcome.
Yeah, actually, Wolf, that's a good idea. Let's make sure we're ready for defense when we get on the ground.
Hey, could Marco get a stitch? Pretty fucked up.
And King.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I got you, King.
Thank you.
Yeah, be ready for it.
Yo, I don't know if you guys can see this, but my fucking pistol grip finger, my dude stretches it and he bends it back like almost fucking halfway to his wrist, the wrong direction. This is tripping me the fuck out watching it.
Sounds like you triple joint.
Alright, King, you're good.
Hashtag realism. Does my mic sound stupid for you guys?
Yep.
There's an echo. I don't think it's you.
Hey, Strappy, this is Whiskey approaching the airfield from the northeast. We're going to be moving onto a final for runway 22 right.
And this is where we all get shot down.
Departing direct from Pad to the north.
How about now? I hope so. Do I sound better? Because then we can all just hit the respawn button like these bitches did when they crashed. I was part of these bitches. I didn't respawn.
They were also spawned in the very corner of the map in the ocean, so...
Yeah, 592, Martin.
Serves them right.
Yeah,
there was like 3 of you that survived it, though.
One of the jet pilots just ejected from one of the jets on
Yeah,
the
are they going to sit out in the corner of the ocean all night?
Yes.
Where did he eject at?
Shark bait.
From one of the teams over there.
On the airfield?
I want 2 people to pick up AA launchers. And anybody reload with M136.
I don't know. As long as he's on the airfield, whatever.
Right? I was just like, what the fuck?
That means nothing.
I'm hoping that...
Or they call that X, so...
I miss you, Mac.
I was really excited to defend this airfield again.
I wasn't.
I wasn't.
I don't understand the strategic value of going to take Molos and then just evacuating it to defend this.
Because they pushed all our forces out to the northeastern edge, and then they're gonna block us in from the other side.
Yeah, but you know what Air Force Security Forces is, right? They would be the ones who are stationed here to deal with that while we get to do infantry shit instead of being the only platoon in the U.S. military in this fucking scenario.
Saber 2 is still at the airfield.
Dismounted.
showing up.
assume that's official. Don't see why they would say
Official
that if they
ending.
didn't mean it.
Fair.
It
I
just
hope.
came at the same time as everything else, so I was just asking.
Yeah, I feel you.
We're done.
I'm trusting it.
It's a conspiracy.
If I get shot by an enemy attacking the base after index is called, I'm gonna just disconnect. So.
Yep. We index it.
Cactus, that's not your spot.
Ooh. Whoops. I fixed it all of you guys. You don't need to
Taco,
give
have
me
some
stuff.
epi.
You're saying like there
You
was
did
a
not
lie.
just do. Please tell me you didn't do that.
That's an accident.
He just accidentally came up to Taco and he did that. Accident.
Whoopsie doodle.
Whoopsie daisy.
Taco King receives 1 grade demotion.
What?
Sorry, not King, Cactus.
What?
Yeah, no, King gets it. King gets it because Cactus did stuff.
Yeah.
You're supposed to keep your Aussie in check.
Is he cadet now, guys?
No, it'll be private.
I'm kidding.
Also, why are you using a block too?
Say so loud. Now that you said that, I have to kill you.
Good.
Get my message there, Wallace.
There, we can scoot down a little bit. Shadow.
Yeah.
Taco, we're index, right?
Affirm.
Okay, because last we heard we were defending the airfield, and then when we landed we were index.
Z died in the route to here. There is the heroic flying of Second Lieutenant Tumbler, Captain Colin as well.
What's up? What's going on?
I was saying that you played like so bad.
Thank you.
Very good.
Martin, you got me 59.2.
Affirmative.
Hey, I'm not 100% sure I'm gonna be able to fit all these bitches.
Wonderful. How many you gonna think I have left?
Let me see.
There we go.
It's probably only gonna be like 4 or 5.
So Walker be fine.
Wait one.
Remember, you might have to pardon someone as well, so get them to check each other.
I would agree.
It is 100% full.
Do you have anybody left that needs picked up?
Negative, we got them all.
Perfect.
That should be it.
The only seat left open is gonna be in my cockpit.
Is everyone?
They should be on their way back time now.
Okay.
Thank you for being patient.
Are you looking for something in particular?
Mm-hmm.
And what would that be?
Don't worry about it.
If you tell us, we can give it to you. It's a 9mm round. We have 10 people here willing to give you one.
Nope.
I left my trail.
Put a bomb in my bag again. I'm gonna turn around and shoot you and take the point.
I think my banana's a bit squished in there too.
Who is molesting me?
Please explain to me the difference.
Interesting.
A bomb has a beam in it. Explosive device does not.
Oh, you know what? I changed my mind.
What the fuck was that? How do I do that again? I started doing squats.
Very interesting.
It's called a Zeus punishment.
Aw.
What's to be punished for?
Please.
God, he's a masochist.
I'm a sadist, so let me punish him.
Oh no.
I'm a mix of both. I'm a masochist and a sadist. I enjoy pain, but I love to kill it.
Can I please do some jumping jacks?
Make him do push-ups. Bro, the threat shit. We're all gonna get it. Everyone in S1 on push-ups.
Man, the other sabers really know how to take their time, eh?
Well, they had to wait for the bird to get out there, pick him up, and get him here, so, you know.
Yep.
Don't use that logic on me, I'm talking shit.
They should be back here soon. See where they're at.
Let me gripe.
You can gripe internally.
Yeah, they come in and they're about to cross the red line now, so should be see here in a few minutes.
Firing. 3, 2.
What about those vehicles we left?
Base traffic, this is Guinness 5-9 approaching from the direct west, coming straight to hangar.
Thanks for letting us know.
It's my push. No, it's out there.
Crash, crossing active this time.
Go! Shellik back on it!
Crossing taxi.
That's them now. Hey, buddy.
I should really look at the prisoner. guys. He left me in the car.
Check back seat.
Where's baby?
Grim, you want to pop in? I will
Just leave
stop
the
for
Russian
you.
prisoner in the car. You
There
can
you
roll the
go.
windows up. It's all good.
Alright guys, let's get in here, let's get formed up, let's go.
Oh, shots fired.
Let's go, let's get guys formed up.
Hey, Throck. Hudson, come sit in my lap.
The Russian dude in the back of the helicopter.
Party hats, boys.
We're all looking at the same thing.
Get out of my bag.
Rip.
We lost, was that a Taco?
That was Taco.
Alright. Alright. Yep. I am starting the debrief. I've been ordered to start the debrief. Specialist Shadow, why don't you tell us what happened tonight?
Disconnected.
Oh boy.
Long time ago.
No, he's still in.
Shadow, you there?
And anyone? Come on now.
He dropped a
Alright,
second
guys.
ago.
He muted
Alright,
himself.
guys. Can you guys hear me?
Yep.
Okay. Tonight our task was to meet with Russian forces to solve our conflict in Altus in a diplomatic way. Obviously, you know, at the beginning, we had a little pop shots at each other. Not sure who started the firing first. Regardless, it kind of ended up to seem like it was more of a trap into taking out our general. Luckily, we were able to get him out of there before any casualties stacked up too much on us.
Here you go, Mike.
Once we were able to pull out of the AO of the meeting, we reassessed the situation and decided our best cause was to go for their main force at the Molos airfield in the town of Molos. Once we got there, we took out most of their guys directly at the airfield. Air Wing did their shit tonight, taking out their birds before they can even take off. Once you guys took the airfield, you guys moved on Molos, took that out, and pretty much was able to take out Russian forces on the whole island of Altus.
Mute thyself.
Hot mic flapjacks.
I'm sorry, Throp, what was that?
Sorry, I'm hearing somebody's music in the background.
Oh, okay.
Taco appears to be back.
Mike's muted, Taco.
I think he's still loading in. Wait, one. Okay, infantry debrief. For the most part, you guys were able to roll with the punches tonight.
I'm in.
Oh, you're in. Okay.
Yep.
Alright,
go ahead.
Your piece and
Continue,
debrief.
No, go ahead. I'll speak after you do.
Okay. You guys were, for the most part, able to complete each of your pieces of the mission successfully. We had a bit of a twist there at the end when we were at the airfield, and we were getting attacked from the southeast. So I think we were able to successfully cover from that, and get the airfield taken and then successfully defended. That was the important thing for us tonight. So I thought all of that went really great. I think some of the comms were spotty. There was a lot of crosstalk tonight, and it led to me having bad comms as well. And so I apologize for my bad comms on that. I was fucking rusty as shit for some reason tonight. So I don't have much else. I'm going to pass it over to Walrus and then to each of the staff sergeants. So Walrus.
Where there was only 2 real issues that I saw. They weren't like fucking platoon shattering or nothing, but most recent, you got medical shit going on, right? Everybody wants to help out, but you gotta maintain that security. Saber 1, at one point we were dealing with a crashed bird and a whole bunch of bitches ejected from it. we were all helping and no one was watching security. As much as my fault as was everybody's, some bad dudes rolled up on us and magically all of us became free to shoot back. So just make sure if you got your squad medic, your platoon medic, whoever the fuck's dealing with it, make sure you got people watching you. Because if everyone's fucking elbow deep in guts, no one's covering you, you're all going to end up being the casualties, right? And then the one before that would have been on the convoy. Make sure you're utilizing appropriate channels. I know there's a lot going on with ConvoyNet as well. Just if you don't need to be on ConvoyNet, don't be. You're transmitting to the most amount of people that you can be on that one. And there's really some things are just completely unnecessary to be on there. So just watch which buttons you're pushing. Those are the only big ones I have.
Okay, thank you, Wallace. Did you want to start with the squad leads there? Doc?
Cecil and Gosler.
Josh, you're on mute.
How about now?
Yes.
Nope. Alright. S1 was, I will admit, bored at our first checkpoint duty, but that's fine. You know, you got to roll with the punches. Sometimes there's no punches, and sometimes you're getting your ass pushed in, which is what happened to us later on in the op. Our movements were good. I thought we had a good setup when we were at our first checkpoint. I thought we had a good push-off after we pushed towards Molos. Unfortunately, we got overrun from the southeast and just weren't able to handle it. There was a good response from the other sabers and stuff like that, so thank you guys for being able to respond to that. As far as I can tell, guys had a good time. You know, we can't win them all, and it's fun. It's fun. We had a good time. So thank you.
Filling in for Staff Sergeant Randy. Everything went as smooth as it could. Had fun, and communication was okay. And that's across the whole entire op-wide. There were comm issues back and forth due to, I don't know if it was TFR or key commands, anything else like that, but communication was a little broken at times. But as far as movements and the overall flow of the attacks, it was alright. Like I said, had fun.
Staff Sergeant Moore.
Yeah, we're kind of on the same boat as Saber 1 there. The first part of the operation kind of sat around for a bit, got a little bored. Changed quickly once we attacked Molos Airfield. We had open field across, absolutely no cover, no walls, so I think my team did pretty good. After that, we kind of secured the hangar and got attacked by a few helicopters, or Mi-8s, and I ended up with 2 people up, and everyone else was dead. So it was a pretty interesting night for us.
Thank you, Ghost.
Did pretty good. We're assigned to security detail for our general here. Didn't have much to do except for when we got to the airfield, and at which point we managed to push up on the phase lines, did what we needed to do, and I think everything went relatively well.
Thank you, Captain Purple. That's it for Infantry General Tackle.
Alright, we'll go to the air wing and then I'll say my piece. So go ahead.
That was a good op. No further comments.
Okay. Do you want to go through your line leaders?
Yep. Martin, got anything?
Not too much. You know, obviously a little boring at first, just waiting across the red line. But once the assault on Mola started, it got really busy for us. I know we lost, I think, 2 helicopters, a gunfighter, and a whiskey tonight. So that kind of sucks, but it is what it is. But all in all, I think we all had fun, and it was a pretty good op.
Great up. Almost got captured.
You did.
Awesome. Yeah, you're on Whisper. Yeah. Last line.
Good up. Did good air sports tonight. Had a blast. That's all I got.
Okay. Alright. So, this mission obviously was meant to be our last one on Altus. It will be. We have some intel from the Russian defector. We're gonna now analyze that and determine where we go next based off of that intel. This mission obviously was meant to go a little bit differently than it did tonight, and so we'll go over that. One of the things that drastically altered the way this mission was going to progress was that one of the gunners engaged the Russians before we were fired at. So this was kind of confirmed from other sources, but I definitely heard the 50 cal open up first. So one thing to emphasize, when we're doing these things, we are going to try in the future to do more things where there's more of a story to things and more of a way that we're operating that may be outside of the norm of everyday shoot shit and blow shit up. So just kind of be aware, keep that stuff in your mind. That the situation may not be the same, roll in all guns blazing. Other than that, we have some other small things I think that we can do and fix up. But I will say that I think this has been a fun and enjoyable time on Altus. I always enjoy coming back here. I would like to say thank you to Shadow and Steven for putting together 6, 7 really, really good missions on Altus. I think all of them were a lot of fun. Some were really, really intense and interesting, and then some were just, a good old-fashioned shoot shit and blow shit up. So, either way, I think my hat's off for those two for putting together our missions for everything, and then hats off to everyone here, dude. The attendance has been great the last month. Everything's been going really well. So I think, as we come to the end of Altus, now is a good time for us to take a couple of weeks, catch our breath, evaluate where we are as a unit. As always, if anyone has any questions or comments, concerns, suggestions, feel free to bring them up. We're always going to listen to them, even if we won't take action on them. I definitely want to hear them. And other than that, I think we did a good job tonight. So, great job. And we'll go forward and look on to our next challenges.
User entered your channel.
Zach. Alright, if it's your first time in an op with 69, stand up. Alright, come on up to the front and face the unit.